that continues to engulf system integrators and retailers who are left like Abhimanyus. And we don't want to get killed like Abhimanyu. Let me hear from all the participants how they have broken or how they can help us break this Chakravyuh and help us win the Kurukshetra against piracy. Now Satish, like I already said, has come here to engage as a friend, to empower us to make an opportunity out of selling software and not just tell us about the legal risks involved. He has come not only to speak to us but to listen to us. Our challenges, our problems in selling, so that he can get Microsoft to listen to our genuine concerns. So Satish, you and Manish are the first people I'm going to address and ask questions. Software piracy is pretty high in India as per what we think. What is the current levels of piracy when it comes to Microsoft software?
So, as Microsoft, we do not conduct any study of our own. We go with BSA IDC study. And as per BSA IDC study, the software piracy is sitting at 64% today. All put together. It's an install-based piracy, because but natural, whenever these people do any such study, they do only on the install-based piracy. So that is the percentage. So if you see the opportunity which is before us is basically to convert this 64%. So for past 3.5 years, what has happened? We could only able to reduce it 1% each year. It was 67% 3 years back, but whatever efforts we are putting, we could only able to reduce it by 1 percentile each year, which means there is a very big opportunity before us in the install base to reduce piracy. 1% drop in piracy, I do not have an exact figure, but we could able to earn crores of rupees by dropping 1 percentile in piracy. I do not have an exact figure. I can share that figure with you, but that's an opportunity. And this year we are having a very bullish goal to reduce the channel piracy, not only the channel piracy, the overall piracy by 3 points, which means I would love to see the piracy dropping by 3 percentile, so that next year when I will be standing before you, I could happily tell you that yes, we have made that dent. This is what my aim is for the current fiscal. Yeah.
So how does Microsoft engage with partners except for the actioning of whatever?
Sure.
How do you educate partners on benefits of offering legal software?
Right. So gentlemen, since this is the first time I am interacting with you people, but it's an inverse pyramid that I work with, which start with 10,000 odd partners in any given year. That is basically to send the communication on the prevailing software piracy, what are the types of piracy, telling them about the benefit of genuine versus non-genuine. So typically what I do, I use my extension, I use my extended arm, which is in the form of sales and marketing people, to disseminate those pieces of information within their channel base, right? Having said that, because I have not interacted with you people, my association was mainly with Tate. So I used to send such communication to Tate for them to disseminate further in their member base. Today, I have a very healthy relationship with more than 35 associations across India. And any association, be it MADE, be it TATE, be it any association in down south, they have a minimum member base of 100 plus, right? So easily, the moment I shoot out my communication to 35 association, it will easily reaches to 3,500 partners in one go. That is one part of it. The second part of it is all the sales force, what they typically do whenever they go in their market, whenever they meet their customer, they used to carry those handouts in a printed form, so that they can tell them about the education drive that I do under the anti-piracy ambit. Then, of course, I believe and I trust the Channel Association to play a very fair and important role in letting people know. So that is what I do under the education campaign. The second is awareness and engagement, which is basically one-to-many, like I am standing before you. So I do this on a regular basis across India and primarily with those 35 channel associations that are associated with me for past more than 5 years. So I keep on doing that on a regular basis, month after month, quarter after quarter, year after year. So these are my primary objective of reaching out to the channel community under my education, engagement and awareness campaign. If you see the last inverse pyramid, the bottom last, frankly speaking, gentlemen, quote unquote, please. I carry hardly 40 to 50 actions in a country like India in a year's time. Whereas, as per my data, the channel which is operating here in India is sitting somewhere between 25 to 30,000 partners. Whereas my ratio of executing a raid or action is hardly 1%. Just 1%. So you have to understand the amount of investments of my time, my money, which goes primarily into the education and engagement exercise. And it's only the bottom, which is hardly 30. That to a country like India where we have 28 states and 7 union territories. So that will give a fair picture of my strategy of reaching out in the channel.
No, that says what you do, but how do you educate about the benefits of selling?
Right.
See, this is how you can get people to license,
Right.
or how do you educate partners to get them to license their end customers. But what about the benefits to the partners?
So there is a template and there is a do's and don'ts, plus there is also one or a two pager which talks about the benefits of promoting the genuine software. So what I can do, I can share that template with you, of course, which you can further disseminate to your channel partners, which will give you a comprehensive picture of benefit out of this exercise. Is it okay?
Yeah. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Okay, the next question would be, it is very difficult and you know that very well, particularly for retail and SOHO segment. I'm sure Deepak is nodding. So particularly for SOHO and retail, it is very difficult to convince the consumers to buy. Can Microsoft help? If yes, how?
So my point is, yes, Microsoft is always there to help channel partners, because I cannot grow without your support and help. Let me put it that way. But before that, uniformity is something which we need to work on. When I say uniformity, so what is happening? There are few set of channel partners, I would say a very small set of channel partners who are completely with Microsoft in any drive that we do, especially with the anti-piracy drive. But there are a major chunk of partners who, as per situation, either they will stick to genuine or they will mold themselves to non-genuine. That's a problem. Let me put it this way, in the city of Jalandhar in the year 2006 or 7, I was having a conference with 125 or 150 odd people. So 3 partners came to me saying that, Satish, we would want to be partnering with you in the anti-piracy drive. So what support you can give us? I said, let me tell you upfront, the moment you start to tell people or consumer or SOHO who will visit to your premises that you have turned your business from non-genuine to genuine, you will see a huge dent in your business, because the market is not operating in that fashion. If there are 100 partners, out of 100, if 3 have shown solidarity to me, I said what I can give you through whatever way, be it marketing, be it anti-piracy support, be it supporting you till my last breath, I will support you like anything. These three people have shown a deep dive in their business, and you all know. Because whenever the customer are approaching these three outlets, they are saying that we are 100% clean. First 90 days, they could not able to sell even one computer to the customer. I'm telling you exactly 2007. Boss, could anybody tell me what could have happened to those three outlets 90 days down the line? 70% of Jalandhar business was done only by those three partners. The reason being because I have pumped in enough money to support them. I have pumped enough education to tell their customer that, gentlemen, these are the only three outlets which sells only and only genuine Microsoft software. So there is nothing in your head. You can simply go there, you can simply ask, they will only deal in genuine Microsoft software. It's a brand value that I had provided to them with my engagement. So having said that, my only point is it's a uniformity. The moment 50 odd people, the moment 70 odd people who are into my business, if they can show some sort of solidarity that from today onwards, Satish, we are committed to do only and only genuine business. Boss, I am with you. I will do each and everything which is required to establish you as a brand, to establish you as a genuine partner of Microsoft. Even if it requires to give you a letter under my signature that you are an authentic Microsoft channel partner, I will do that.
Yeah, I think that's a huge statement. And coming from a legal head to enable sales, I think, Satish, you are digressing from your main role of having a Dandewala Jamadar.
Kshitij, let me tell you, people tell me that I am a lawyer wearing a sales hat. So I have become a salesman over these years. So legal acumen is missing, and I know that there is no other company which can absorb me other than Microsoft.
Even afford. All right. Just tell me, how do you deal? I mean, understood. These three guys are making a good amount of money. I take your word for that.
Yeah.
But what about some end users who are, who are tough nuts to crack? I mean, all of us have come across such customers. We have their maintenance support also. We sell them new systems. They might grudgingly buy it with OS. But otherwise, they are, they're actual, I don't want to use that word, but they simply don't want to buy software. They say, they say we don't want to make the richest man of the world richer. More richer. And how can Microsoft help us convert these non-believers into believers? Whatever you say will not be used against you.
3 words: share the lead. That's it. Thank you.
I think this calls for a huge round of applause, because this means that the customer who's not wanting to pay us for AMC, we can earn from him by selling software. Am I right, Satish? Is that what you are saying?
Sure.
Okay. I hope the video was not on.
It's okay.
All right. See, Microsoft selling, and this is a problem. In fact, there is one more problem which is not listed here, but I'll ask you any which ways. Microsoft software selling in Bombay is monopolized by box sellers, and this is something I've discussed with Manish, his predecessor, and I think from 2001 I have been fighting tooth and nail against each and every person who comes and goes from Microsoft. There is very little margin or value add.
Yeah.
There is very little margin left for us. The market goes to them. There is hardly any value add that we can provide on standard SKUs like MS Office and Windows. So how can Microsoft incentivize Assert members to sell Microsoft products in situations like this? Manish is looking towards you. So,
like I mentioned earlier, Microsoft has already taken the first step towards it. Okay, we started this program of incentivizing the tier 2 community. Okay, that is what we call in our lingo. By having programs which is meant for you guys. Okay, whether you're buying from a sub-distributor or you want to buy from distributor, no restriction on that. The list of sub-distributor is also mentioned in the sheet. If you buy from any of those listed sub-distributors, you are eligible to participate in the program.
What program is this?
So we have program on Windows also, and we have a separate program on Office also. So currently it's a quantity based, okay, wherein so last quarter when we experimented, the quantity we realized were very unrealistic, so not a very good. So this quarter the program we are running, if I'm not wrong, the quantity starts from 30 units in a quarter. I don't think 30 units is such a big. And the plan, okay, so again, don't quote me because this is a plan. I am hoping that this will get into reality, is make it a continuous program. So it's not that ye quarter mein kar liya, then you start from zero again. How do you ensure that the channel community is engaged, and the more they do, more they earn, so the more they sell, and it's a cycle. That is something we are thinking about, okay, and you will see some more actions from our side towards it. So these programs are already on Kshitij, okay. I'll not say it is something special for Assert, okay, but it is something for the tier 2 community like yours, which is already in place.
Okay, this will be very, very rude of me to tell you this, but let me say it nonetheless. You are saying that if you sell 30 numbers, you will incentivize. A single piece, any of these guys here installs, there is a cost that he incurs. What about incentivizing each and every sale that can be made by these guys? Because finally, Microsoft doesn't come to support end users. We do that. And every single installation, if we do it professionally, takes 2 hours, which is a cost.
Okay.
Right? So how can Microsoft, and how will you take this, will you be able to take this message across to your HO that every single sale that we make, we are fighting against Indian consumer or even corporates who want, that 20-80 mix. How do you incentivize us to not only sell but also support?
On the support front, I don't think right now I have an answer, okay, but support in terms of starting from the first unit is definitely something that can be looked at, okay. The reason why we reduced lab is our belief was 30 units in a quarter should not be a problem, for any type of an assembler or any type of partner in the country. That's the reason. So there's no magical number like 30 is a magical number or 20 is a magical